We're still alive. How do you feel? Yeah? You feel okay? Whoa. Hey, the wine made you sleepy, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder why. It's kind of making me a little sleepy too, so maybe today's going to be a very chill episode. How are you feeling right now? After the procedure you had done to your face.
Oh, number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
It was more intense. Way more intense today. I almost cried.
Yeah. What was it? Explain to the people.
It's the vampire face show, the PRP.
Yeah.
All it is, it's like to promote collagen to your skin, to bring out more collagen, to turn over cells, like new skin cells.
This has been a proven thing to work?
Yes.
Okay. I'll leave that there. But let me see. Stories. Where to go from here? Concept cars, EVs. Are they here to stay? Are they a fad? Well, it depends who's president. It seems like, right? The Green New Deal. That's a very democratic type thing, a very liberal thing. But then the conservatives, the Republicans, they're more so like gas and using that as fuel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole debate there about emissions and the was it carbon dioxide, right? The clean energy supposedly, and I'm not, the argument I've heard is that plants need carbon dioxide to live, right? And eliminating that would be bad for the plants. Mm-hmm. Now, I have no freaking idea what I'm talking about right now, really. Or at least how far in depth that goes. But if you need carbon dioxide for the plants to live, then wouldn't it be good to just keep doing what we're doing with the regular gasoline?
Right.
Plus, I heard my mechanic actually told me himself that the cars nowadays, the ones that use gas, they're pretty much zero emission or damn near close to it. They're not as pollutant as like older vehicles. Mm-hmm. From like, I don't know, 1950s or 60s. I forget when the law passed, but what was it? He told me what it was. Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember what it is. Was it a carburetor? I don't know, something like that. I'm not a car guy, as you can clearly tell. But he's telling me that you're good as far as the emissions. It's pretty damn near perfectly clean. So I don't know. Conspiracies will be out there, but as far as getting an electric vehicle, I've had one, and it wasn't completely terrible, but it sucked. You know, it had no balls. Like it didn't when I could floor it. I could put the pedal to the metal, and it would take forever to gain speed, like forever. That being said, it was a Hyundai Ioniq, the previous version. There's a new version out now,
right?
But so I would guess that they were better now, because the Tesla in ludicrous mode goes at some insane speed, right? So that was my experience with your regular electric vehicle car, and this was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Wait, when was it?
I think 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
You got rid of it?
3 years ago, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
And also, my thing with it is, they don't look cool. I've yet to see an electric vehicle in real life, like out in the wild, that I go, oh man, that's a cool looking vehicle.
Yeah.
Right? Even the Teslas, pick your model. The only one that I would consider is the one with the bat wings, the SUV. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. Other than that, all their cars, I am not a fan of how they look. But Hyundai, so my experience with the Hyundai Ioniq was not terrible, but it wasn't great.
Right.
And it didn't look very good either. Right? It looked like, what would you say it looked like?
Like a Prius.
It looked like a Prius? Like a big Prius. Yeah, a Prius with more space, right?
I don't know. I've never
Yeah,
been
Prius
in
are
a
smaller.
Prius.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it were to look like this, I'd be down for it. Mm. Now, I'm not sure if this is a concept vehicle or they're actually going to come out with this. But this would be the tipping point for me, because this looks cool.
It does.
Whether it be gas or electric or hydrogen or fucking running on French fry oil, right? Mm-hmm. Bacon grease. This is awesome looking. What do you think? Thoughts?
It's nice. I like it.
This is from the future.
Didn't we talk about this one last week?
Yeah, but we didn't air it.
Oh.
Yeah, the vibe just was not right.
This one, I think I remember saying it in that one that was just never aired. It kind of reminded me of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, this definitely has Cowboy Bebop vibes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Come on now. this is the way you should do it. Oh, if they had pop up and down headlights, up and down headlights, damn, they would have me again. Because yeah, I'm seriously not considering an electric vehicle at the moment. If I were to get another vehicle, which I don't need, right? But if my car were to, for whatever reason, just die on me right now, an electric vehicle is not even in consideration, right? I would be like, well, I might as well get, even with high gas prices right now, I still wouldn't want an electric vehicle right now. Reason being, what am I going to get, right? Without looking like, a guy in an electric vehicle. But if this thing were an option, you'd see me rolling around in this. I would convert over to electric vehicle. Hyundai, going back to Hyundai. What a redemption for Hyundai.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm thinking they might have an edge here, given that this is... So I pulled this up, but I know a couple other channels are talking about this vehicle in specific, the 74 Vision. Someone has to have the balls to do this. One of these companies has to come out with one of these vehicles, because every company has cool cars, whether you love Hyundai or not, or Ford or not, or people. There's competition amongst car companies, right? And you see the decal on the windows of cars of that guy taking a piss on the other car company, right? If one of those companies comes out with one of their concept vehicles, if they realize it, oh my god, it would change the game. Speaking of games, I played that cat game. You see me playing that cat game, right? And it was maybe, I don't know, a couple hours. It was closer to 5 hours than it was 10 hours, which is a very short game by today's standards, right? But the thing was, I enjoyed that game because it was just different. It was short, and you're a fucking cat, right?
Yeah.
There's a dedicated meow button on it. It's called Stray, for those of you who aren't very big gamers. But what I'm saying is that was a small company that just took that risk. And apparently that game's doing very well. As far as like ratings and downloads and purchases and all that, it's doing very well. And my thing is, they took that risk of being different, because what sells now is like first-person shooters, Call of Duty. You've heard of Call of Duty, yes? Right, and you're not a gamer, but you've heard of Call of Duty. You've never heard of Stray, right? Up until I told you what it was, right? And you've never heard of Elden Ring, up until I told you what that was, right? You had no clue, but you've definitely heard of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Every game that comes out is a freaking Call of Duty clone. Essentially, that's what it is.
That's true.
And no matter how cool you try to make it, like Doom, remember Doom? You saw me playing it. It's the same thing, really. Now, Doom, I thought even was more enjoyable than Call of Duty because of how it was like sci-fi, but it was more of a vibe than anything. But the gameplay is still first-person shooter. Does that make sense? Like it's still the same thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Anyways, where was I? Because Stray, the cat game. You're a freaking cat. It wasn't a first-person shooter. I guess it's like a third person, but you're doing things differently. I don't know. Am I even making sense at this point?
Yeah.
It's
taking the risk.
It's the wine today that I'm rambling on. But like the itch for something new, like something just different. Everything's been the same for so long now that it's time for somebody to just pioneer it, to take the lead on it, and finally do something. Which is why I respect the Tesla truck so much. Even though the latest photos of it, it doesn't look very good because they added like headlights, or not headlights, the side mirrors. The wheels are different now. They got to make it street legal.
Oh, okay.
And in doing so, they had to change a bunch of stuff. Like the concept vehicle, when they first revealed it, that looks badass to me.
I remember.
Right? And now it has windshield wipers, which, I mean, you have to have, right? But something about that concept vehicle, which now it doesn't look as cool, but on some level, I got to respect it because it doesn't look the same like every other truck. A truck is a truck is a truck, unless you're into trucks, where you notice the little details, right? Okay, I'm done rambling. I'm done rambling. Hang on. We might have to cut this. If we're keeping it technology based, I guess we can keep it car themed with Apple's car, which will inevitably happen. But they're saying that it's not going to have a steering wheel. Okay, so realistically, I don't see Apple coming out with a car for a good couple of years. Right? I believe they're going to come out with their AR headset or VR headset, whatever the headset is. That's what's going to come out first, way before the car ever comes out, right? So right now, Tesla has like the best technology for self-driving, and those things are still crashing. You know what I'm saying? So will that technology get better? I think yes. You don't think so? You don't think the technology will get better?
They're after us.
They're after us. You're a conspiracy theorist is what you are. No, I think it'll get
Yeah.
really good to the point, but then it being all automated, I'm starting to kind of, when it comes to some things, I'm kind of iffy about, and this is one of those things.
Yeah.
A fully self-driving car. I like driving. I'm one of those people that like driving. Call me old-fashioned.
No.
Right. Well, yeah. I forgot where I read it. This is such a long time ago, but the newer generation, the young people, aren't getting their licenses. Your sister being a good
I was gonna
example.
say,
yeah.
yeah.
She's 8. She turned 18 not too long ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even seem like she desires to push for it. Are you kidding me? Like when I was 16, I was already going like, how do I get my permit and doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my mom let me drive like not on my parents' lap, like fully behind the wheel. I'm stepping on the gas. They're in the passenger seat. I was, I think, 12. Is that even happening now?
I don't think so.
I mean, I can't speak for anybody, but the amount of young people without licenses, I've seen it in real life now, where it just feels like before that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
In high school, everyone was trying to get a car.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You gotta have a car.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go pick up your girl, your date. You gotta go. You can't be bumming rides. What? It was a different time, I guess. Right? I think so. Where do the youngins hang out now? Is it Twitch? They're all at home. Anyways, I'm showing my age here, but fully autonomous vehicles, yay or nay on your part? No, I could have called that one. And you know what? Damn, maybe a nay for me too. Unless it's in traffic, I think I would let it do its thing in traffic.
Nah.
If it's bumper to bumper traffic,
That's scary.
I don't. Ugh.
No.
That's the only time I don't like driving. I would say I love driving. Yeah. I would say. I do say it. I do enjoy it very much. But when it's traffic, being stuck in traffic is stressful. Sometimes coming back from my clients, I won't say where, but if I hit traffic on the way home, by the time I'm home, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only what? I think it's 20 miles away.
Mm.
And the amount of if I hit traffic, oh my god, depending on the time of day, it's not good. It's not good. So having something like this would be cool. You don't think so? Well, because I feel like you don't really drive in traffic. You don't really drive anywhere.
Why don't I drive?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? You don't drive where you would get stuck in traffic.
Okay, but why don't I drive?
Why don't you drive?
Yeah.
No. I feel like you're changing the subject.
No, I'm not changing
what
the
you're
subject.
Let me clear it up with the people. Let me clear it up with the people. I do the driving.
Yeah.
When me and you are together, I do the driving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That being said, on the norm, even if you were just alone for like I left for 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you did all the driving, you would still not do as much driving as I do. For the reason being because of work. I do my private clients, right?
Okay, but I drive around too. I go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I go do. Yeah, I'm not.
But I'm saying you're not sitting in. You wouldn't really find yourself in a freeway situation.
Depends.
Right. I would just say maybe if you're going to like your mom's house, even then you could opt for the street if you really wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Even work. We take the streets to work actually. Mm-hmm. So that's my point. And I don't know why you're being such a butthole about it.
How?
Anyways, I don't even know the point I was gonna make there.
Just the self-driving. That's
the self-driving.
Yeah.
I would use it with
for
traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's exactly it. Okay, we'll leave it there. Yeah, because now it's getting a little lengthy. Okay, you ready to go eat?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right, say bye.
Ciao.
See ya.